What is going on, y'all? Welcome back. So, on the last episode, we spent basically the whole episode investigating the hanged man over here. So, what we got to do next is actually, I did it all last night, so I don't really remember. Oh yeah, we were gonna go sleep. Let's get in late. Like, what was that, like 10? Yeah, 22 is 10, I'm pretty sure. 23, yeah. 10:30. We got another skill point. We could use it, I think we should probably use it to learn another one of these. -2 logic. So I wonder if when we get +1 pain threshold, is that like the equivalent to having +1 of these? Yeah, it is. We have 6, 4 as the base. We put one more into it, and we got a bonus from thought. So if we learn this one, we'll probably get +1 logic, I think. Yeah, because this is -2 pain threshold and then +1. Uh, let's see what things on the map can we do that we could possibly like to learn. Interfacing for the map wall. Uh, visual calculus. Maybe that. I've seen a couple of them take that. Let's see how much of a bonus we get.
There are several footprints in the
So
mud.
we're at 17% right now. If I put one level into visual, I can only even put one. If I put one level into visual calculus, see what happens. So maybe we should learn the logic thing then, because if we can only put 1 point in logic, it'll be helpful to have like the thoughts be able to boost it a bit.
There are several footprints in the mud.
Okay, yeah, so
Left by
that
walkers.
really,
Anywhere from 6 to 12 pairs have walked here.
yeah, so anything into intellect is just kinda a lost cause. Am I able to, I don't think I'm able to revert it, but now we know that we shouldn't really put, maybe encyclopedia we could put one into, because we already have one from an item. But, yeah, they're not really my strong suit. I don't think we're gonna get much higher bonuses putting points into those. So let's go up to the, hotel room in the whirling. Hopefully Gart doesn't hate me too much for coming in. Oh, looks like people are partying in here. Oh, got this dude sleeping.
The worker is in a deep slumber. Perhaps he's on his way to where you just came from, into the primordial darkness. A colorful piece of plastic is dangling from his carabiner. Makes your fingers itch.
Inspect the piece of plastic on his carabiner.
It's a dock worker's ID, doubling as a shift card and a job permit. A young, able-bodied man stares back at you from the photo. Santiago S. John.
We'll probably get that. The other dock workers. Oh yeah, we could use this to get into the harbor. We use this to get into the harbor so that we could get a worker to help us get body down, which is what we needed to do. We tried shooting this branch of the gun, but it didn't work. Yeah, steal the ID. Better hit.
Your fingers find their way into the shackle, flicking open its spring-loaded gate. The metal loop holds the plastic ID and a leather-bound pocketbook.
And the man?
The man emits a loud snore. Is he about to wake up? Doesn't look like it, but you never know. Better be quick. Are you positive that what you're doing here is proper police conduct? You can still leave and do nothing.
Does the lieutenant see me?
No, he's looking the other way, perhaps purposefully.
Steal the document.
You slip the plastic ID card out of the loop and pocket it. The man continues to snore.
I don't think he's gonna be that sad about it. We haven't seen him leave the spot. He's been sleeping since the beginning of the game for the whole day, so I don't think he's gonna be. I think when we talk to him, he's one of the ones on strike. So, no, we'll borrow it. We'll bring it back after. Okay. Look through the pocketbook and take what's inside.
You find a black paper note with a woman's
Ooh.
profile on it. Seems like this woman lived centuries ago. The note says 5 real. It feels nice and greasy. Yum yum. Money. Think of all the things you can buy with this. The synapses in your brain fire with glee.
Close the carabiner.
The sleeping dock worker has little to say about your actions. He remains silent. You're not 100% clear what you did here was right, but to hell with it.
Let's talk to some of these other people. It's all about money, you know. Oh, we can't even talk to these guys. I wonder if these guys are the dudes from the streets that were protesting. They came in after a long day of protesting to relax in the cafeteria.
Hello again, sweetie.
You got anything new to say? Yeah. Just check around with everyone. We need keys for this place, don't we?
You see a heavy...
Yeah. Yeah. Bart, talk to you one last time before I go up to bed.
Can I help you?
Nope. I got nothing to say to me. We still need to find a sad song to sing karaoke to. This would have been the perfect time to do it with everyone there. If in the first episode that I didn't record, there was a lady out here in the very beginning of the game smoking a cigarette, and she was a witness or something, or a suspect, and she was saying she wasn't guilty, and then she just walked into this room and never showed up. I tried punching the door down, but it didn't work. So let's see if we could do anything.
The door is closed. Still nothing. The lieutenant gives... He doesn't like where this is going. You should punch a fucking... You hear the murmur of blood in your ears.
Okay, I know. I thought it might have given us the opportunity to like use our strength stat to be able to get a bonus, or to be able to roll a dice to be able to break the door down. Nothing new out here. Cool. Alright, can we go in our room? Oh, well, do I actually need to get the money for it? Okay, I can sell this for 50. I feel like this is important to the story. I don't want to sell it. I wish I could sell the clothes. But I need to get fucking 100 real before I can go in my room. How am I gonna do that? Can I? Oh yeah. I just walked down the stairs. I gotta. Here, let's see. Well, we could do this right now. Well, I think we could go pick up dice from the dice maker. I think that's what the clock means, that we could do that now. After 22, let's go on the balcony. See if we could talk with Kim. Want to have a talk, buddy?
Yes?
Oh, never mind. Maybe it's not this balcony. Oh, okay. Go ask Kuno that. Gotta find money somehow. Is there a fucking... Pay for damages. Try negotiating with a cafeteria manager. Okay, let's see if we go do that. We could go weasel our way out of this situation. But you didn't have any new dialogue options from the scene. We gotta pick an old one.
Can I help you?
About the money I owe.
Yes. Have you got it?
I was wondering if we could come to some sort of arrangement for tonight.
Does that arrangement include you paying me what we already agreed you owe me?
I'll pay you back tomorrow. I'm an honest cop. See if he falls for that.
As a police officer, you must understand that I cannot take you at your word without evidence.
Can I put a down payment or something?
Evidence being money. You can't stay here without money.
Hold on, I still have my key, you know.
Good luck trying to use it.
Draconian
the locks have an electronic component. They have to be unlocked down here with a master key before your guest key will open the lock.
I'll find a way and I'll break the door down. This conversation isn't going anywhere, is it?
Not until you bring me the money.
Okay, I might have something in my motor carriage we can use when you're done here.
I really didn't want to resort to this. The man is thinking.
Oh, Lieutenant, we're done here.
Asshole Gark. Okay. Let's go check out your motor carrier, see how much money you got in there, Kim. I don't mean to be begging you for cash, but we're strapped right now. Need some money.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio.
I have something here we could sell. Look in the back, in the suspect transport enclosure.
Transport enclosure. Regular people just call it the cage. The cage at the back of the motor carriage looks rather uncomfortable. 4 shiny hubcaps are stacked against the seat. Their silver edges sparkle in the dark.
I confiscated these 4 a little while back. We can take them to the pawn shop down by the Martinez Canal.
What are these things?
There are spinner hubcaps, frivolous things you put on your wheels. When the wheels come to a stop, the caps keep on spinning. There's no real use for them, it's just for vanity.
A vanity he wouldn't mind.
What do you mean you confiscated them?
A couple of weeks ago, I stopped a young man for going slower than the speed of traffic. Turns out he was some coalition official's son and high.
So you took his spinners?
I took them and arrested him for driving under the influence.
I get it. I would have confiscated them too. They're mesmerizing.
That they are. I was going to take them into evidence, but they weren't necessary for conviction. He never asked for them back.
Did you want to put these spinners on your machine?
No, that would be silly. I don't know why I kept them. It doesn't matter. I couldn't put them on this MC anyway. A cop with spinners. That would be outrageous.
The spinners shine so bright they reflect on the lieutenant's glasses. He doesn't say anything either.
Thanks. I appreciate your help.
The lieutenant nods as you take the spinners.
So we bring this down to Freet, I imagine. Local pawn shop south of the plaza. Can I see that on the map? South of the Whirling and Gags, the plaza. So this wouldn't be south of it. This would be east. Oh yep, everyone from the protest is out. So and that must be them in the Whirling and Rags. Okay, let's see. Pawn shop south. It isn't this way, I don't think, because it just rounds back over to where the protest area was. Can I, fuck, the map isn't really that descriptive. A helpline to the company that controls the drawbridge. Hot air rises from the sewer, sour, acidic, and strangely comforting. Fuck, I'm trying to find a way to keep going south. Maybe it's this way? Down here, there's another garbage can. Fingerless gloves. What bonuses do I get from that? Electrochemistry, nice. What do we get from our gloves now? Interfacing. Yeah, I think we'll keep on the gardening gloves. We already got more than enough electrochemistry right now. Oh, got a healing item. Use that. Maybe I'll heal up our morale too. Yeah, I haven't been down here, so let's see if this is it. Roy's Pawn Shop. Fast cash for faster times. Yep, this is a place. Holy. Lots of shit to interact with here. Some kind of machine, an antique cash register. Most military wear, with a few more eccentric fashions thrown in. Mostly military wear.
A typical Martinez streetlight sits among assorted floor and table lamps.
Let your gaze run over the streetlight.
The light pole has been carefully cut, and the wiring has been redone and attached to a standard indoor plug. The light buzzes faintly, but persistently.
Is that a streetlight?
Yes, officer. As you see, it's in perfect working order.
Where did you get this?
It was brought to me to be altered.
We are not here to investigate the theft of city property. You have to admit it's rather clever what he's done with it.
How much for the streetlight? We gotta get money to pay for the room, and we're asking how much the street is.
700 real.
Jesus.
A bargain, I dare say.
A bargain? No, it's not. He's trying to sweet talk you into buying trash.
Yeah, how the hell would you fucking... What would you even do with the streetlight? There's like nothing you would do with a streetlight that makes it worth $700. Even take into account the risk of obtaining the light, that seems a bit steep.
There's also the matter of rewiring, but the most important transformation is the light's placement among ordinary indoor fixtures, which has adjusted its morphological field. The light became suitable for use inside the home just a few days ago.
Are you actually even able to get 700 real this early in the game? I'm at 14 and I've been searching like everything that I've came across, so I haven't been selling anything, but 700 sounds crazy. Okay, let's see. In the dark, a film projector is whirring away. A bust of a woman. The plaque simply says DPI.
You see rows of toy soldiers guarding the rest of the trinkets displayed on the table. Some on horseback, others in rags, others yet in bright blue uniforms. All are stern and unyielding and try to find something pretty and cool here, then use it to win her back.
Win her back?
Yes. Buy something nice. A figurine. This sounds off. You shouldn't trust this guy.
Back the knights on horseback.
Big men on big horses, clad in lamella armor and carrying flintlocks, the kind that would mow down a line of enemy soldiers in the blink of an eye.
Who are they?
Franco-Nigerian knights. I used to be very serious about these guys.
A long, long time ago.
Check the blue uniforms.
They're not all blue. These figurines also wear gold coats and caps, complemented by orange trousers. They are variously posed, wielding swords and rifles with bayonets.
Wait, this looks like Rene, the old guy who was playing Petanque.
This is what the loyalists looked like, yes, at first. Then they wised up and got camouflage.
Are these royalist soldiers?
Which ones? Ah, those. Yes, they are. I find the paint job a bit gaudy, but children like the bright colours indiscriminately.
Check the figurines and rags.
This set of soldiers isn't meant to look impressive. A few have rifles, but most of them carry pistols. Some even shovels and tall sticks.
Are these even soldiers?
You're probably talking about the revolutionaries, yes? Yes, they are soldiers, revolutionary soldiers. I think their poverty has been exaggerated for effect. When you place them next to the royalists, it doesn't seem like they could possibly win.
It's meant to give people hope. Even we can do it.
Maybe.
He seems to have his own take on the conflict played out in perpetuity by these toys. Might be interesting to find out what it is.
Dig up a truly cool figurine in the box under the table.
Why? What's this? A headless man riding a horse? A headless man wearing futuristic tracksuit trousers that say found.
What is this?
Oh, that's the Headless Phone Rider.
Who?
The Headless Phone Rider. It's an urban legend about a man who rides the streets of Revachol sporting a fawn tracksuit. As you see, he's missing his head. 50 cents. Bargain priced. I'll throw in the tiny cap too. I think he's looking for it, or something. That part of the story has many interpretations.
I mean, 50 cents, why not?
Did I mention that this figurine is supposed to be lucky? Always carry it with you.
That was a very smooth salesman's grin that almost comes off as earnest. You should learn from him.
Let's see, does that give me some sort of boost in any type of way? Plastic headless Fallon Rider sits atop the equally plastic bull, his posture indicating either desperation or pride. Comes as a set with the infamous Fallon cap for which he lost his head. That is not included. Yeah, so I guess maybe it comes up in the future at some point. Right now it's not really useful.
Hey, psst,
Look around.
psst. Hey, you.
Ooh, me?
Yes, you. Word on the street is you're ready to start building communism again.
Yen?
Yes, you're ready to start building communism again. You've built it before. They've built it before. Hasn't really worked out yet. But neither has love. Should we just stop building love, too?
Can't argue with that.
So, what about all that communism you've promised to build? Word on the street is you've woken up from 1,000 years of slumber, promising to erect a version of communism many times greater than any attempted before. Is that true?
How come there's word on the street?
You keep saying things like, down with the bourgeoisie, eat the rich, sodomize the landowners, impale all people who have more than 25 real in their pockets, literally murder all human beings regardless of their political beliefs. That kind of stuff.
I've said some mildly left-wing things, but none of those.
Oh yes, the mask of ambivalence. Don't deny it. You're about to rip it off and reveal the monstrous seven-eyed lamb of global communism that would devour and masticate mankind. Everyone can see that. So tell me, do you have any questions before we fire up the big communism builder? Or do we get right down to it?
Wait, first, what's this communism even about?
Failure. It's about failure.
Failure?
Yes, abject failure. Total, irreversible defeat on all fronts. Absolutely vanquished, beaten, curb-stomped and pissed on. Until you came along. You will reverse the fortune of the workers of the world. You alone, against every living thing, against every human alive. 800 trillion real in the hands of an impossibly well-organized ruling class. Towering city blocks of bankmen who have the ears of prime ministers. Million-headed armies of nations and the love of your own mother. You against the atom, the charm and the spin. Where the whole world failed. Matter failed to bend to human will. Human will failed to get out of bed and tie its laces. You alone, single-handedly, will rebuild the dreams of the working class. You are the last communist. Now get to work, comrade.
We opt into this? I feel like if we opt into this, we're giving in a lot into our psycho side of us. Oh, fuck it. Roll up your sleeves and start building communism. Let's see what happens.
Oh yeah, get the firing squads and the animal wagons ready.
Wait, what? Firing squads? You didn't say anything about those.
Too late to back out now. You can't make an omelette without breaking a few million
Roll your sleeves up farther and breathe in the pristine air. Ooh, visual calculus. That should probably put a point to that, because that will hopefully, maybe if we put a point to visual calculus and get this, it will work. We'll be able to get some decisions be in our favor. Alright, we got minus 1 authority for the time being. Yeah, we already inspected all those figurines.
The boomboxes on the shelf look well loved and well traveled. Chipped, dented, they stare at you with the unblinking eyes of their tape reels. One especially catches your eye. Deep gold and amber plastic with a big old handle on top. A classic boombox that says Stereo 8 approved. This is you. Golden orange. A sunset suite. Just make sure it works before you buy it.
I'll keep this Stereo 8 approved machine here.
Is the Harman Welsh W2, made in Vespa, designed in Seoul, plays all reel-to-reel formats, 2mm, 8mm, 12mm. It's even got a little radio in there. It'll set you back 12 real.
What I really want to know is, could this device come in handy with my police work? He's obviously gonna say yes.
If police work means playing tapes, sure. You can use it for that. Or any other time you'd need to play a tape.
Like a beach party. With sand and sun and seagulls dancing on the breeze.
Theoretically, could I bring it to a beach party?
Theoretically, yes. But we don't have time right now. It's generally murder investigation first, then beach party.
Actually, it doesn't have to be a beach. With a boombox like that, I'll bring the party into the streets.
You can play it any way you like. And I guess since you're a police officer, no one can arrest you for it.
I would buy it if it was guaranteed. Like, I don't know if this is the item we need to get the sad song karaoke thing. I don't think it is. I think we just need a tape of a song. If I knew for sure, I would buy it, but that's like all the money we got right now. Are you sure this is all in working order?
Absolutely. I've tested each one myself with recordings of speech, found sounds and music from a variety of genres, even though I don't really like music.
I mean, let's see how much money, if we get exactly like 100 and we could pay off the room with the shit we got from the car, then we'll buy this. But if not, then we need the room.
It's
That's
not
the
often
first
that
priority.
I see officers from the RCM in my pawn shop. What can I do for you?
His courtesy is not insincere, but he prefers being alone with his projector, just watching the movement of light across the walls of the shop.
Sorry, I feel like I'm interrupting you.
Oh no, not at all. I guess I haven't had many customers lately. RCM or otherwise.
Who are your customers usually?
All kinds of people come through here. Locals, travelers, people looking for a deal, people looking for a keepsake. People who are terminally bored. As you can see, I have a wide selection of goods for everyone to choose from.
Quite the collection. I may have something to add to it.
It keeps me entertained.
Entertained? He might be high. If he is, on what?
Roy high, and if yes, then what is he on?
Okay, he definitely is high. Whatever it is, you've probably done it, and many other things besides. But you can't cut through the jumble of sensations to get to the answer.
Damn it.
A guarded man like him wouldn't tell you if you asked out loud.
Might be able to aid our investigation.
I doubt it, but I can try and answer any questions you may have.
Know anything about the recent hanging?
I do my best to keep my distance from all manner of butchery. bad for business. Bad for everyone.
No one likes to see what you have to see every day.
Think you could help me get a corpse out of a tree?
The corpse behind the hostel, I assume. I don't have a truck with a mounted platform or anything of that sort myself. Ask around the harbour. There might be some workers there who'd be willing to help.
The pawnbroker's gaze is already fixed on the dancing colors.
There's something I'd like to sell.
Yes, we'd like to sell these hubcaps.
Roy takes the hubcaps from the lieutenant and inspects them. The spinners appear iridescent in the dancing light of his pawn shop.
Yes, these are very, very good. Did you defraud some foreign prince for them? Jump-a-mesk banger? No matter. I'll give you 200 real.
200 bucks? Fucking go.
No one was defrauded or jumped, I assure you.
Of course, I meant no offense. 200 real for you, officer. Delightful doing business with you. Do come again.
Thank you. Here's the 100 real you need for your bill. Do not waste it.
Taking 100 of it? Come on, man. He's not gonna use it at all. You give me the full 200.
The windfall is a small consolation.
Anything else you're thinking of selling?
I like to sell my clothes. I have a fascinating photo of a corpse here.
Oh, no. I don't like those kinds of objects. No sale.
You know what the tattoos mean?
Aphotic paths, counter-radiance networks, anti-magnetism. It's darkness. That's all I know. Sell me something lighter.
I feel like he's gonna deny my clothes too.
I'm not purchasing any more clothing at the
Yeah.
moment. And especially that tie. It swallows photons around it. I have no need for necrotic objects.
Your mother is a necrotic object! I'm fun! Look at me sparkle in the light of the projector!
I'll check my pockets.
Anything else you're thinking of selling?
Like upon this, it's a broken rifle. I don't think we're gonna be able to. Yeah, might as well pawn that. We probably pawn this other stuff once we're already found a use for it. I think this all
Another
the moment.
time, perhaps.
By the way, do you happen to have any guns like the ones carried by officers of the citizens militia?
Someone else came here earlier today asking the same question. I promptly sold her the gun you pawned a couple days back.
What? Sold? The lieutenant shifts from one foot to another, alert.
Wait, I sold you my gun?
You,
With Kim here too. That just sounded really, really bad.
You were adamant about getting rid of it, officer. Said you were undeserving of a service weapon of the Revachol Citizens Militia. And I don't like keeping guns around the shop for long. Off the charts photon emissions. The unhealthy kind.
He's not telling you the whole story. It seems he's trying to spare you.
I feel like there's something you're not telling me.
You weren't quiet yourself, officer.
What was I like?
You were very distraught. You said the gun was a threat to your life and that you can't trust yourself with it tonight. And that you need the money. When I said that I don't normally buy firearms, you put the gun barrel in your mouth and sort of sucked on it. Then I agreed to take it.
You sucked on a gun? Good. Very normal.
Wait, how much did I sell the gun for?
15 real.
Only 15 bucks. You sold those fucking spinners for 200 and a gun costs 15?
The lieutenant looks from you to Roy, and then back to you. It's clear that he hopes this tableau might still turn out to be a bad dream. It's not, though. This has got to be the most Wow. There's pity there too, in case you didn't notice.
Happens to the best of us, I guess.
It certainly does, especially in Revachol.
Was the buyer a policeman too?
She didn't seem like a policeman, although she kept referring to herself as a pig, which was odd. I found her interest in the gun a bit obsessive, but I was just happy to get rid of it, and of her. Truth be told, she was terrifying.
Right, so let me get this right. You sold your sidearm, issued by the citizens' militia, and now a civilian is running around the streets of Martinez with it?
Miraculously, his face does not reveal what's happening inside.
Maybe she's a vigilante who wants to prove she can do our jobs better than we can.
It's possible in these parts of town. We ought to find her and discourage her from taking justice into her own hands.
Any idea where I could find this buyer?
My apologies, officer, but I have no idea where she was coming from or where she went.
A needle in a haystack. There is nothing you can do about it now. You'll just have to hope you luck upon her somehow.
At least now I know how I lost my sidearm. Let's talk about something else.
Of course.
I have other business to take care of now. Alright, well let's we could buy that boombox.
The boomboxes wait on the shelves. And your boombox, that gold and amber Harmon Waushi, stares at you.
And here you are. Quality sound reproduction on the go. It'll play anything, wherever. Turn any tape into a conversation of sounds and shapes.
Yeah, I bought that because I know I could assume that we're probably going to be running into some tapes at some point that we'll want to play. Okay. She said she referred to herself as a pig. I don't know why. When he said that, I immediately thought of the girl that hides behind the fence with Kuno. Just because they use words like pig and all that type of stuff. So that's immediately what I thought of. But I don't know if she ever referred to herself as like a pig or something like that. We could go talk with him though. Water lock out of order until Wednesday, 7:15 a.m.
A couple of indicator lights are missing from this control panel. Loose wires dangle from the now vacant holes. In the middle is a lever. Beneath it, a small metal plaque. This panel usually closes the water lock, turning it into a bridge that lets you cross the canal. But there's a crashed salmon and butter sign in the way. Pulling the lever probably won't do anything.
Well, let's try it.
You pull the lever all the way up until the metal clicks against the contact pins. You hear a soft clunk. Then, nothing happens.
Push it harder.
Nothing happens. A cold gust of wind blowing in from the sea interrupts the silence of the situation. A spring brings the lever back to its original position. You still need to close the water lock to get across the canal. Some other way. Wasn't there a sign over there saying functionality will be restored on Wednesday morning?
Okay, so we gotta wait till Wednesday. Can we tell what day it is? Monday, okay. Okay, yeah, all these were filed on Monday, so it's Monday. Cool. Alright, let's okay. This is just the tank over there that we already talked with those guys. The damage looks like it could have been caused by an earthquake. Maybe a sea monster did this to the plaza? Who knows? Okay, well, let's go back and play Gart finally. Oh, I kind of want to talk to Kuno real quick. If he's still out here. Before we go up to...
So you tried to kill Kuno's girl? What's up with that? You want to talk about it?
I don't know if we should try justify our actions or just suck up to him, because this dude is irrational as fuck. I'm sorry about that. I got carried away.
Do this shit again, and Kuno's gonna climb in your room at night with a knife. Kuno knows where you sleep. The pig who fucked his window up. I'm gonna climb in through that balcony, put the fucking knife in you. Yeah, I've been in your room.
Creepy ass kid.
But you and Kuno are good for now, pals. Shoot that shit at Kuno. Let's have a jolly time.
You don't threaten me.
One word out of you, pig shite, and you're locked out of the Kuno experience forever. You hear me?
You hear the Kuno?
No, you don't need to ever talk to these little shitheads again. It's much more important to prove to this kid you're a man. A big man.
No, I don't want to. I like Kuno's an asshole, but I like his character. I like talking to him. I wouldn't want to risk not being able to talk with him just if I can prove that we're a big man. So yeah, no, I'll adhere to him.
And you're back in business with the Kuno. Now what is it?
And even if he does seem like a lost cause, he probably is, but he could still be some help to the investigation. I mean, even Kim was giving way to him and his friend during the previous episode.
Kuno is a merciful king, kind to his wayward subjects.
Kuno doesn't fucking care.
He should have fucking been authoritative.
Can't believe you didn't take the shot. Fucking coward. Waved a gun like a clown. Next time you point that shit at me, you better take the shot.
She continues to be here. All due to you being a coward and not shooting her. The contempt is thick enough to cut through with a knife. This kid is way, way worse than the other one.
I'm just thinking about how crazy it would have been if I did fucking shoot her. Or how the story would have fucking changed. Yeah, let's go pay up for guard.
Can I help you?
About the money I owe.
Yes. Have you got it?
I have it.
Well?
Here it is. Sorry for the trouble.
Great. Thank you, officer. That's all I wanted. Payment for services rendered. If you continue to stay here, I just ask that you please pay your nightly bill in advance starting tomorrow.
Hey.
He's not sorry about his behavior for your sake. Now that you have money, he really wants to make sure you're not angry with him.
The electronic lock to your room has been disabled till 9 p.m. tomorrow. Please pay for each night in advance starting tomorrow. 20 real per night.
$20, that's not bad.
I'll take a room here too.
Of course. Always happy to have officers from the RCM as guests. Anything else I can do for you?
Yeah, I probably don't ask for a drink. Okay, let's I want to use this skill point to learn another thought. We could do this one. I mean, visual calculus, like, we get 1 point in there. No, why not? Let's learn it. We can learn it and then see how much it helps. If it doesn't help us at all, then we'll probably just, after this, we'll just end up sticking with the ones that we already have, like, lots of base points, and we'll try it. We'll get this one. Unlock a new slot. Yeah, do it. There you go. We'll learn this. See, we'll probably get +1 visual calculus from it. See if it helps us at all. If not, then we'll probably just stick with psyche and physique and kind of leave motorics and intellect. Time to go up to bed. Do anything with the store yet? Nope. See if we could talk with Kim now on the balcony. So how the hell do I trigger this end of day debrief? Maybe if we just talk to him.
Yes?
Tell me about the case again.
What do you want to know?
We've inspected the scene. I want to know more about this pissing competition you mentioned.
What's there to say? It's just stupidity.
What kind of stupidity?
The cop kind. Our precincts can't decide if Martinez is part of Jamrock or the Industrial Harbor. Yours or mine, as if we somehow own parts of the city. Typical street gang mentality. So we've let the Union make a mockery of law enforcement here. And now it's come to its natural conclusion.
Ah, so this is a struggle over who runs Martinez.
Well, sort of. It's less a matter of who gets to police Martinez than who has to. It's an orphan district, in other words. I think the dispatch desk just told both our stations about the hanging. There was quite the brouhaha at the 57th, I can tell you that. Time to settle it, they said. Cop off. But I assure you, I am not their finest or toughest with 102 cases solved. What I am is least interested in a pissing competition.
So he volunteered to represent the 57th, but not out of competitiveness. On the contrary.
So you volunteered to spoil it?
Yes, I'm an unrepentant spoil sport.
What's special about Martinez?
Martinez? Nothing. It's just a puddle at the end of some drain pipe. No one cares about this place. They care about sports. Most of our colleagues don't even know how to get here. North of the interchange doesn't exist.
A tremble comes over you. Another after effect of ethanol poisoning, perhaps. Feels like leaves do when they rustle in the breeze, somewhere far away, below the turbine. The 41st and the 57th. The lieutenant was right. It's not about who gets what's north. It's about who doesn't.
I wonder what this says about me, that I was sent by my station.
Tell him. Tell him why it's you.
I don't like any of these answers, really. I was sent to teach you a lesson in style.
Okay, style me.
You should ease up a bit. You need more looseness.
No, I don't. I used to. Plain clothes did the trick. For both of us, it seems. Now, was there anything else you wanted to ask about the competition? If not, we should move. Yes, it's a wholly pointless matter. Forget I ever mentioned it.
He's actually glad it's addressed now.
Yeah, that's just fully completed. Okay, yeah, this is probably not gonna hit for me at all, so I'll just leave it there. But we can't do an end of day debrief at all? Maybe it is this one?
Because you're the best qualified. No, that doesn't seem right.
No, that makes sense. I'm exceedingly qualified.
If you're so well qualified, why can't you remember why you were sent?
Let's go back to the room.
This is the door to the room you redecorated.
Good night, Lieutenant.
Just a moment. You had some questions earlier, I believe. And besides, we should discuss our progress on the investigation. Let's go out to the balcony.
Okay, so this is a debrief task. Alright, let's go. Let's debrief.
The air outside is brisk. The lieutenant is silent for a moment. He listens to the traffic hum. Then,
Where shall we begin? We should talk about the investigation, first and foremost. But I also remember you wanting to discuss the RCM.
I didn't know you smoked, Kim.
I have a cigarette every night when I go over my notes. It's something of a ritual.
Oh man, he looks so devastatingly cool with that cigarette.
Cigarette is such a great idea. I think I'm gonna have one too.
You're cold, detective. Again, I only have exactly one every night.
How did you get so cool, Kim?
You mean this? This isn't cool. It's an unnecessary trial of will and unhealthy.
Keeping the habit within the parameters he's given himself takes a lot of focus. It would be easier to simply quit.
Right then, the debrief.
Yes, it's been a long and eventful day.
How do you think today went?
Well, we inspected the victim's body, so that's good. It was not easily approachable in that state, but we did it. Our inspection could have been more thorough, as it always can, but we have some leads we can follow up on. The body is still hanging from that tree, which is unfortunate. And there's still much to do at the crime scene.
He is not particularly satisfied with your progress, but he doesn't want you to feel completely discouraged. Probably out of fear that you'll just give up and keep drinking.
You know what, no, Kim? If you're not satisfied with today, tomorrow, the next day, we're gonna make good progress on the case, okay? Hey, we spent lots of this first day just exploring around the town. We discovered that whole mystery, that person, that dice maker in the bookstore, and everything. We went around the whole town talking to everybody. So we got a lay of the land, okay? We may not focus entirely on the case, but we got a lot done. Yeah, see, it's all part of the plan. Starting from the outside, working back toward the scene of the murder.
It's not my job to evaluate your methodology, officer. I'm just going through the facts. As for the interviews,
Sure.
We weren't able to find the union leader, Everard Clare, much less interview him. So that's on the to-do list for tomorrow.
Right.
We didn't talk to the Wild Pines rep. We really must do that tomorrow.
Okay.
Above all, though, today was exhausting. What's with all the running? You run a lot. Is that a standard Precinct 41 practice?
I have a really good theory about why you're running so fast, son. Just you wait until we get up tomorrow.
I don't like to waste time, you know. My mind moves fast. The rest has to try to keep up.
It's impressive, especially for a man your age. And in those hills. Nice shoes, by the way. I like the green. Goes with the orange.
Thank you for the compliment. We could manage it even in wooden clogs. There are uncanny running reservoirs in this body. God knows why.
So what are our powers exactly? The RCM.
They're quite limited, actually. The power officers of the Rebachol Citizens Militia exercise most frequently is imposing fines of up to 1,000 real for offenses, in accordance with an interdepartmental schedule.
1,000? Why not more?
The RCM's primary role is to ensure safety. We are not really supposed to play any part in the economic structure of Rebachol.
Wouldn't that be an easy power to abuse?
Yes, although indirectly, as citizens can always request records from their local station. Officers of the RCM have been known to take bribes of less than the prescribed fine amount. It undermines trust in the RCM.
Okay, what else?
We can arrest people, of course, but rather than bringing someone in directly, it's preferable to serve a station call slip. It prevents confusion and overcrowding.
Wait, how can you be sure the arrestee will show up?
You can't. Those who don't show up become fugitives, though, and have fewer legal rights when they are eventually caught. It's about power projection. Thus far, they seem to mostly show up.
When power calls you, you come. But power itself is a fragile trick of perception.
I see. And if someone resists?
As you may have gathered from the fact that we are expected to carry a record of our kills, like the one in your watermarks, we are permitted to use whatever force is necessary, and strongly admonished not to abuse that power.
Wait, so if I kill someone while on duty...
You have to supply compelling evidence for why it was necessary to use lethal force. In these cases, your partner is usually your witness.
So if I killed Kuno Knees, whatever the girl's name is, We probably wouldn't have that great of evidence. Apart from them just being straight up fucking asshole kids.
Not a good position to be in, by the way. Internal Affairs handles these cases thoroughly by cross-examining you for inconsistencies. It is hard to cover for anyone, which is for the best.
Yeah, so if we did kill that kid, that would have been a horrible rat for us, especially since we've been drinking the night before. Yeah, no, it would have been cooked. What happens to the people we convict?
We don't convict. We arrest and send them to coalition government courts in Courron and La Delta. The prosecution works off our testimonies and records, which is why it's paramount to keep them.
Who makes all these rules?
The coalition government and the moral intern more broadly. The RCM was formed by the coalition government to restore order in the international zone after the revolution. So we did. Now we attempt to maintain that order. No more, no less. Or perhaps it is better to say we were allowed to form. It's a point of contention whether the citizens of Revachol or the coalition government founded the RCM.
Hold on a second, I'm just through this. You know what, let's say it's the citizens.
Be sentimental if you like. Either way, the moral intern leases us the right to keep the peace in this city, and they will take it away if we misuse it.
Moral intern? What is it?
The Moralist International are the world's largest political organization. You know who they are. They have been running this place after the revolution failed.
Okay, so are those the foreign powers that came in and saved us during the revolution? And then just ruled us afterwards? If I didn't know, how would you describe them?
They're a union of center-left and center-right parties across the Real Belt. Our coalition government is just one of its many projects. They also run the ICP, EPIS, most intergovernmental organizations in the world.
What do they believe in?
What do they believe in? They are Dolorians. They believe they continue the humanist project set forth by Her Innocence Dolores Day 4 centuries ago. Others say they are just technocrats.
What is their symbol?
Interesting question. It's a blue forget-me-not. Their motto is love, compassion, self-discipline. I think you can gauge what they want you to think of them from that.
Something ominous. Something even a little feminine. But in a strict manner.
Who was Dolores Day?
A historic figure? The author of the modern age? You will have to look elsewhere for opinions. The subject of humanism is too abstract for me.
For you, she is something painful, though it's hard to say why.
Dolores Day. That's interesting. So she's like she's a historic figure that put forward political beliefs that the people, the foreign powers who now kind of rule this place, that's what they believe in. Her beliefs. Her ideology. But then something is painful. It's 4 centuries ago, so I don't think. But if it was more recent, like if it was Dolores Day, like however many years ago, I would assume that might be connected to us and the lover that we've had in our past that we keeps getting referenced from time to time. But since it's 4 centuries ago, I doubt it. But that would have been a cool little tie-in. What do you think of them?
The moral intern are a fact. I try not to have opinions on facts until they change. And it doesn't look like that's about to happen.
It is more than that. There's some kind of affection in him.
You like the moral intern?
Yes, I did, when I was younger. In my 20s, I considered myself a moralist. A blue forget-me-not, a piece of the sky. They're not all that bad. But the years have changed that. I don't know what I believe in now. No, I believe in the RCM. That's enough for me.
I have an opinion on the moral intern.
Do you?
They've done an awful job here. Have you seen the place? This isn't humanism.
We are in what is called the twilight of international law. The laws we claim to enforce come from the MI. Without them, we are simply vigilantes.
Actually, vigilantes is okay with me.
Then you will adore Martinez. For many of these people, the Union especially, vigilantes is precisely what we are. Personally, I don't enjoy it much.
The lights of the orphan district are reflected in his glasses, the red and golden orbs of the motorway sliding like pearls on a string from east to west as Revachol commutes back to the suburbs. Tomorrow is Tuesday. Monday is over. The dying lights of the city shimmer below. Slowly, like luminous clouds, they pass on his lenses. The lieutenant looks at his slim cigarette, contemplating the next drag. This soldier is the highlight of the day for me, he thinks. This little stick right here.
They really don't like us here. And the mouth on that kid, Kuno. It's different in land, in Jamrock and the GRIH.
Why are they like this?
It's our fault for leaving this place to the dogs, to the Union, to the company, not daring to come here more often. It's like I told you, this place is an orphan, fallen between the cracks.
And in Jamrock and the GRIH?
We run this city. West of the river is RCM land. It's incredibly hard. Human beings are hard. But we are in control, and it's worth it. The organization works. Our systems work. If they didn't, the city would disintegrate.
Night. Captain Bartholomew Price steps into the yard. A piebald horse waits by the motor carriage, chewing oats out of an oat bag. Seagulls fly overhead. The sky is black. Captain Price wears a black suit and a standard patrol coat as he mounts the horse to head home. Rows of houses on either side, hunching over the sidewalks, and Precinct 41 with its dome roof growing distant. Around him, the streets are silent. A kid on the corner waves at the captain as he takes the turn on Petition and Main. The horse neighs. The captain nods back. Thanks, kid, he thinks. He's grateful.
I hope our investigation will help improve the situation here, at least do some good.
Me too. But I wouldn't count on any drastic changes in our lifetimes.
Thank you for this.
Yeah, it's getting very cold now. Let's go.
Sick. Plus 20 zoom out distance. All Marie. Okay, so we don't even get a bonus stat? Not as shitty. I was expecting a bonus in authority. Zoom out distance, or is our camera just zoomed out? Learning that one. Yeah. There's something about this game. Like the trumpets in the background that come on every now and then. And just like the way the characters talk and the conversations and the dialogue choices and the way that, you know, the non-dialogue like the non-dialogue reading is read out by that like deep, like rasp, kind of like evilish voice in our mind, that it all comes together and it just makes it such an enjoyable experience to just listen to the characters talk, and I could just picture it perfectly in my head. But we're going over an hour now, so that's gonna be the end of this episode. I know we said we were gonna sleep at the beginning of this episode, but we got caught up in the pawn shop and everything. But at the beginning of the next episode, then we'll finally sleep and see how that whole mechanic works. So I hope you all enjoy this one. See you on the next one. Peace.